$2,500 for draw and instant games. The General Store on 24 in Lewis.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, Jess, what you got today?
Here we go. So President Biden made a big announcement yesterday, and he plans to forgive up to $10,000 in student loan debt, fulfilling a campaign promise with the cancellation available for those who earn less than $125,000 a year or families who earn less than $250,000 for borrowers who also receive Pell Grants, which are given to undergraduates with the biggest financial need. Up to $20,000 would be forgiven. Biden said yesterday both of these targeted actions are for families who need it the most. Working and middle-class people hit especially hard during the pandemic, adding that all this means is people can start to finally crawl out from underneath this mountain of debt. Biden is also proposing capping the amount that borrowers must pay monthly on student loans at 5% of their earnings. That's down from 10%. Additionally, the administration is extending the pause on student loan payments that began in March of 2020 due to the pandemic through the end of 2022 and what Biden said would be the final extension. So that's what we know so far.
Okay.
Also, the Uvalde, Texas School Board voted unanimously yesterday to fire the school district's police chief after allegations that he made several critical mistakes during the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in May that left 19 students and 2 teachers dead. So sad. The result of a study that came out yesterday is the anti-COVID drug Paxlovid does not benefit younger adults. It found that the COVID-19 medication has little or no benefit for younger adults, but it did confirm that it does reduce the risk of hospitalization for, seniors, and also death for seniors who are at higher risk from COVID.
Am I considered a senior?
Yes. Also, first
when
lady,
it comes to the pill, you said older, like
yes, the older.
No, it must not benefit me because I'm on the younger end.
Right. First Lady Jill Biden has again tested positive for COVID-19, having a rebound case after she tested twice negative over the weekend. This is the exact same thing that happened with her hubby, President Biden. And the, communications director says that the First Lady does not have any symptoms that have returned, but she will isolate at their Delaware vacation home. President Biden did spend 3 days with his wife in Delaware after she left isolation over the weekend, and he does right now continue to test negative.
Do you know where they live in Delaware?
Yeah, it's in Rehoboth.
You ever been there?
We tried to drive by.
Because there was a TikTok video that had celebrity and politicians.
Blue, it has white shutters.
Well, on which section? Which section of the mansion? Because there was a
it's a nice house, but it's not like
there was an aerial shot
ridiculously
on TikTok.
Crazy.
I saw some aerial shot.
Yeah.
And it does it's not as big as I'm trying to think who else was on there.
No, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's a big,
but it's on the water.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a pool.
But there's other people who have
bigger houses.
Yeah.
And he's the president of the United States.
Yeah, no, there's others in that area or even down a little further.
Even in that area.
Water. Oh, yeah. And they have compounds. There's this one house that we found because we drive through there all the time.
Right. Well, Jessica lives there, but go ahead.
And it's
that's where, make no mistake, that's where her Sussex house is.
Unbelievable.
Wow. What about,
it's awesome. His house, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to downplay his house.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. It's very nice.
What about
but if you're riding by and you look from the outside, again, you're not in the backyard in this aerial shot. You don't get to see all that. But
he's on the water, he's got a pool, he's got a real nice, huge house. If you're driving
by and you look, you wouldn't say, oh. You would look at another one and be like, oh, that must be the president's house.
All right, so what about my guy?
Which one?
The one for the actor.
Who?
The guy that I like a lot.
Oprah has a house. Denzel has a house.
In Delaware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And their houses are huge.
Yeah.
They're one of the but
they're
what?
Nice.
My guy. Gosh, what's his name?
Which one?
Who's from Delaware?
Ryan.
Yes, Ryan Felipe. Yes.
Okay, I don't know where his house is, but I know Reese Witherspoon has a little small house.
Small.
Well,
You say small.
Small compared to like these big beach houses on the water. Hers isn't like that, and hers is in another area.
So how about Denzel?
And I don't even know if she comes to that house anymore.
Okay.
Like, it still may be in the family.
Well, Deborah Burks has a house. So it's a family.
I don't know hers.
You know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
Hers is in Bethany, like somewhere like
I
a
don't
beach
know her
house.
house.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. I mean, it's Dr. Burks.
Well, Bethany has some
Yeah.
amazing houses.
All right. Well, back to Ryan Felipe, because that's my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to.
The house that I know, it's not in Rehoboth.
But it's in Delaware.
It's in Delaware, yeah.
Where?
You can see it on Route 1, like as you're driving.
That's what I thought. Where is that?
And it has like this little airplane, like I'm gonna call it a runway, even though it's technically not a runway.
But he has it.
It looks like a runway
because he has like a airplane and stuff.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful house.
Is it his house or his parents?
I don't know. I don't know who has it now or what the affiliation is or who lives there.
Well,
and all
it's
that
his
good
money,
stuff.
but
I don't know, like, the insides. I just know that, like, that's part of the family. Oh, that's Reese and Ryan.
out of all these years,
Oh, that's their house. That's the family's house or something.
we've been on the air doing our thing together since 2007. Out of all these years, we've never had Ryan Felipe on the show.
No.
What the hell's going on here?
No, we haven't.
Can we work on that?
Yeah, sure. I know that's your guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
I know. Let's look it up. Let's see what
if
we
anybody
can do.
has any contacts,
a connect.
yeah, please let us know. I know
Yeah.
he's Hollywood. He's in Hollywood or whatever, but he's from Delaware.
We'll make a
I
connection.
follow him. He talks about the Sixers all the time.
Yeah.
He is an Eagles fan. He talks about the
He
Eagles and
stays
stuff.
very humble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to get him
He's one
on.
of those stars. Yes, he's Hollywood, but he's
Ryan Felipe.
very humble and
Yeah. Because, I mean, Joe Biden talks about Delaware all
the time. Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
Well, Ryan Felipe was tweeting about U of D
Was he?
when they were graduating or
Okay.
shout out to the class. I don't know, something. It was either last year or whatever, but
Yeah.
I haven't been on his Twitter in a while. But, yes, I stalk
Yeah.
his Twitter sometimes, Just
now,
go check
the
it out.
house that, people say, oh, that's Oprah's. I don't know that to be like, yes, I see the deed and that's Oprah's house. It's
Right.
just like what people say. And they say the same thing about Denzel and when he's at the rudder and he's at the beach and he's doing certain things.
Yeah.
And there is this one house and they say that it's Denzel's. Again, I don't know that to be 1,000% true. It's just like, how they always have little rumors in town.
Yeah.
But the steps for his is incredible.
If it is allegedly Denzel's.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you know who else comes down here a lot, and he goes to Dewey. I don't know where he stays, but he does come down here. Scott Van Pelt
Okay.
from ESPN.
All right.
So
But you don't
for all
know
my
where.
sports guys, he's from Maryland.
Okay.
Scott Van Pelt, and
All
he
right.
always comes. He's from over the bridge or whatever.
Yeah.
But he always comes and hangs out in Dewey
Mm-hmm.
in the summertime and stuff. And I saw shout out to Fat Vinny's. They had a place in Dewey or Rehoboth or whatever, and
The food spot.
yeah,
Yeah.
now
I
they
know
have
where
a
that
food
is.
truck.
Yep.
Yeah, now for Fat Vinny's, he was there
Okay.
over the past year.
All right. Well, that's right in Dewey.
Yeah, well, Scott Van Pelt
Yeah.
comes and hangs out, and then also
I wonder where he stays.
I
See,
know.
I'm one of those people. I will drive around and take pictures and stalk.
yeah, well, who's the other guy? The other ESPN guy.
I like it.
Yeah, I'm horrible at names when I'm on the spot. Who's the other ESPN guy? The older guy with the red hair. He does the ticker, the countdown.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Red hair. You lost me with red
No,
hair.
come on, guys. 302-858-5117. Help me out here. I can't believe ESPN. Let's see.
Who else? DJ Jazzy Jeff has a house in Delaware.
Yes, where
Yeah,
do you know where that is?
I looked up his house in Bear, and it looks like he doesn't live at that particular house anymore, but I don't know where he moved to. So, but he's still around and local and does, events. So, if I can find out where he lives, I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Drive by and take a picture.
No, absolutely.
Bam.
Bam Margera,
He
yes.
has family here. I want to say it's his grandmother. Again, don't, quote me 1,000% on this. And one time we drove by supposed to be Bam's grandmother's house. There's a mailbox at the end of the driveway.
Tony Kornheiser.
Oh, okay.
Tony Kornheiser
Was
comes
in
down
Dewey?
here. Yeah, he comes down here and stays. He's from D.C., and he still hosts a radio show over there, but he's on ESPN.
All right.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bam.
No, but then Bam's, I believe it's his grandmother, long driveway, the mailbox, a gate. I took a picture. We drove by it, but that was it. Good morning, Power 101.7.
You're live on the air.
Hey, I'm pretty sure it's Tony Kornheiser.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, he just found it.
I don't know why.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'm late.
I knew it. I don't know why I didn't know.
He couldn't remember it.
I just,
I was lost. I was no help at all.
But he comes and he hangs out in Dewey and stuff, and from over the bridge. And Bram Weinstein is also over in D.C., and I believe he's been to Dewey
they
before.
come over to the beach.
Yeah, all ESPN guys.
Do you know any celebrities over here?
No, I felt pretty special with knowing Tony Kornheiser, honestly.
Just calling in to tell us, right?
Yeah, right.
Do you get excited with that kind of stuff, or is it just me?
Oh,
I
yeah.
like to do drive-bys and take pictures
Yeah.
and stuff.
A couple of weeks ago, I tried to find his house. It was right in Rehoboth. I think it was yellow or something. I felt pretty.
Whose?
pretty cool
Tony's
looking at it.
or Joe's?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tony, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. You got to send me the details so I can do a drive-by.
Hey, appreciate you, my man. Have a good one. Nancy Pelosi
Yeah.
and her husband's family or something is from they have a place in Ocean City.
Oh, nice.
So from what I understand, I've heard Nancy Pelosi and her husband used to come vacation in Ocean City.
Got it. OCMD.
I know.
Let me find out.
This place has a lot of ties.
It does.
A lot.
No, you can't deny that.
I mean,
No, it does.
So it's the greatest. All right, it is 6:57. It's the Bill and Jessica Show. Throwback Thursday continues on the way and all of our shenanigans. Good morning.
The Voice Radio Network and First State Community